You've had a long and rewarding career at Black Enterprise. And you've also had a front row seat, right, to see the rise and also the challenges faced by countless Black leaders, especially Black men. When you hear the phrase hypervisibility paired with isolation, what comes to mind for you personally?
Well, Black Enterprise exists. And so, in that way, my career exists. Yes, we're a media company. Yes, we were known for publishing a monthly magazine. Yes, we're now known for our digital offerings, our video podcast series, our national business events. But the first thing I kind of learned when I came to Black Enterprise was we were here as a solution for the hypervisibility that we may be talking about Black people in corporate America. But the truth is, especially when Black Enterprise was founded now 55 years ago, we're celebrating our 55th anniversary now. Almost everywhere an accomplished Black person went. You're talking about in the 70s and 80s was the era of the Black first. I'm the first Black person to go to this college. I'm the first Black person admitted to this system. I'm the first Black person in this corporation, this particular job. So when I came into Black Enterprise in the late 80s, I learned early that part of our job was to create safe spaces for the isolated and to make them feel less isolated. And what did that look like? My first big team project when I joined Black Enterprise as a junior editor, what we called associate editors back then, was the very first list of top Blacks in corporate America. We're talking about 1988. This is how long ago it was. There were no women on that list. It was 25 people. The youngest person on that list was Ken Chenault, who, of course, went on to be the chairperson of American Express. So that's how long ago it was. Well, at some point, so we did that list. It was 25 people, 25 Black men. Most of them never knew the other ones existed. That's what the isolation. They were at the tops in their respective companies. They were rising stars in their industries. But for each one of them, they were like, I thought I was the only one in my industry. Thought I was the only one in this part of the country or they didn't even know that each other existed. And so I remember once we published that issue, and for those of you who are historians, it was the February 1988 issue of Black Enterprise. We brought them all together, our then headquarters in Manhattan, 135th Avenue offices at the time. And that was the first time they realized, like they were still unicorns, but they weren't like the only unicorn in the universe. They were like, oh my God, there's people just like me. We realized that our job was to take these high achieving, but like you said, isolated people and connect them to one another so that there's less isolation and there's more of an idea. There's somebody I can call. There's somebody who they may be in a different country, in a different company, in a different industry, but they know what I'm dealing with. That's really what, when all said and done, with all the iterations of Black Enterprise, like other media companies changing from print to digital and all the other stuff, our job is to help create solutions to help address that isolation in tangible ways.